At the end of the day, it's all about freedom.
As most of you know, right, the FBI investigated Hillary Clinton earlier this spring and summer, and they ultimately Comey came out and recommended not to indict. So a lot of the stuff that I know about this is based off of what I've been told personally and what I've read of the work of my good friend and hero of liberty, Judge Andrew Napolitano. And he's basically made the case all along that there's more than enough evidence, reasonable evidence to recommend to indict Hillary Clinton. That in fact he thinks there's enough evidence to convict Hillary Clinton. There's anyway, this has been known for a long time, and he's been saying to me personally for a long time now, about a year, and publicly he's been writing that there are going to be mass resignations at the FBI if they do not recommend to indict. You know, a lot of these government agencies, even the ones that we would all probably think are very corrupt, are not, you know, there are liars and sociopaths amongst them, and there's people who are just doing evil things. But then there's also a lot of people who truly believe in the religion of the state and all that stuff, and go into these positions because they want to serve justice. And, you know, obviously there's all these guys who say are in the military, you know, like guys like Adam Kokesh or Jason Stapleton, people like that who are like in the military and then start to question why they're doing this. But the reason they start questioning that is because their initial belief was that, you know, they were defending freedom and doing something noble, and then they kind of have to wake up to that. So there's lots of people in the FBI who aren't just like, oh, okay, for political reasons we're not going to prosecute Hillary Clinton when anybody else who did this would have. You know, they don't like that. Now, of course, and this has been one great example. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's tons. There's always really great examples of how full of shit the media is. But what a perfect example of how, like, a great litmus test of just whether you're an honest journalist or not. But so, Bill Clinton, all right? Bill Clinton's private jet flies in and waits on a tarmac for Loretta Lynch so that they can get on board her plane and have a private discussion a couple of days before then Hillary Clinton announces that she would reappoint Loretta Lynch if she's president, and then James Comey decides not to recommend charges. Now, if anyone who considered themselves a journalist wouldn't look at that and go, whoa, 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 how could anyone allow this to happen? How could anybody allow this? Is just stinks. This stinks. Right. I mean, sure, we don't know what they talked about, and they're like, we talked about our grandchildren.
No, but why do we?
Shut up.
Why do we know
why
that?
Would
though?
The
We know
role
that
of the
for real journalists,
right? Why would the
Not
role
these
of
hacks.
journalism, the role of journalists, be to just take your word for it? Wouldn't the position of journalism be at first skeptical of something like that? So these and it's amazing to see how people didn't make a big deal out of it. So it stunk.